네, 안녕하세요, 이건입니다. 자, 저는 지금 토트넘 핫스퍼 스타디움에 나와 있습니다. 자, 지난번 토트넘과 미들즈브러 원정을 가서 0대1로 패배를 하고 왔는데요. 토트넘과 미들즈브러와의 경기에서 이슈가 하나 있었죠. 후반 35분에 이제 에릭 다이어 선수가 손흥민 선수에게 막 뭐라고 하는 모습이 있었습니다. 자, 다이어 선수가 손흥민 선수에게 저렇게 막 뭐라고 하는 거는 좀 아쉽다, 여러 가지 좀 문제가 있다라는 뭐 그런 반응도 있었습니다. 그러면 이제 영국 현지에서 토트넘 팬들은 이 장면에 대해서 어떻게 생각할지 한번 그들의 의견을 들어보도록 하겠습니다.
Players always do that.
Yeah, right.
All the time.
Right.
They're like children. They argue all the time. It's imperative aspect of English football. Players must argue for each other. They argue in the changing room. Yeah. They get the best out of each other. It's our culture to argue like that. You know, we're not. Football's not a friendly game. You're not friendly with the opposition. And if your own players don't get it right, you've got to tell them. You've got to be angry. Because you've got to be tough to survive on a pitch. It's part of our culture. England, yes. In England, always. In England, we love to see that. At my age group, we love to see that. Because when I was young, players did it all the time. It's part of our culture. And if we didn't see players shout at other players when mistakes were made, we'd be angry with the players. It's their job to do that. It's part of our culture. It's imperative. And all the foreign players like it. They enjoy it. They like our culture. The ones that don't like it don't survive here.
Because of Son is an Asian guy or something like
that. No. We love Son. He's a god.
I know.
He's a god to the players and he's a god to the fans because he works hard. Do you know in England it's more important if you give 100%. It's more important that you're like Son, you give 100%, than you're like Dele Alli, who's a better football player, who doesn't give 100% every time. And if you've got Son on the team, Dyer and the rest are giving 100% in training and on the pitch, and you've got somebody like Dele Alli who doesn't always, well, we don't like that. You know, it's not French football, it's not Dutch football, it's English football. And it's all, you know, the greatest Man United team didn't have the best players. You know, Alex Ferguson's team, Beckham wasn't the best football player in that midfield. You know, he wasn't the best football player in England. But they had Cantona was great, they had great players, good players at different times, but their commitment made them champions, season in, season out. And of course the cheating with the referees and the linesmen, let's not forget that. But they were committed. English football's commitment, 100%. We love that.
No, I mean, I think Dyer was a bit upset. Sonny lost the ball, didn't track back, and I think he was obviously a bit upset that he put Spurs under a bit of pressure. But players argue all the time, don't they? It's all right, isn't it? It's all right. Yeah, but we love Sonny. Dyer loves Sonny. I'm sure they're all best friends now, aren't they?
Yeah. So you think it's not a big deal?
No, it'll be fine. They'll be fine. They'll be friends today, I'm sure. Yeah, it happens quite a lot. Players are always, you know, on the field. They're always shouting, telling each other off. That's just how it is. But yeah, everyone loves Sonny, so it'll be fine. No, not in here. No, it happens all the time. You watch any game, it happens all the time. Yeah, I think it's just, you know, because it was Sonny, it's become quite a big thing, isn't it? But yeah, if you watch Dyer tonight, he'll be shouting at everyone. So that's his job, you know. Yeah, that's his job. Yeah.
No, it's probably not common in English football. I mean, it's pretty common at Spurs because we're not doing particularly great at the moment. I mean, clearly there's not a lot of synergy between a lot of the players at the moment. There's clearly arguments in the dressing room, and obviously players sometimes aren't performing to their best. I think clearly, I think Sonny can be let off. He's probably one of our better players at the moment. I think consistently he's played well season after season. So I think he can be let off for the odd mistake here and there, but I think on this particular occasion, it was obviously a costly mistake. It knocked us out of the cup, and I can understand the frustration. So. Oh no! No, I don't think it's like that. Like, I don't think there's any malice or like bad blood between the players. Like, they are good mates. They do get on. I just feel like it's tempers getting to the players, isn't it? And I think obviously on this particular occasion, it just looked like an isolated mistake. And I'm sure Dyer would shout at somebody else if it was Harry Kane or if it was Harry Winks or somebody like that. So no, I don't think there's any bad blood or malice there. I think it just seems like an isolated error. So.